Hey there folks, and welcome back to another 600 pp tryouts. In this tryout I am doing the Corvette C4 ZR-1 1989 version. But yeah, for American car, this thing is a monster for Chevy Corvette. This thing blew out of the water of a normal Corvette any day. So here's the tune-up for the Chevy Corvette ZR-1 C4 1989, and looking at the motor, a V-type 8-cylinder, of course, but the engine's called the LT5 Corvette C4. So this is when the LT5s began. Well, somewhat, because it's the ZR-1 modification. Yep. Had to add engine upgrades and everything else. And what did I get? A very heavy muscle tube, I must say. Car that has the potential to become the supercar of that time, which definitely does. It destroyed some things. Yeah, here's the wheels. I did change the wheels on this one because this is a very special one, because I kind of made the ZR-1 to look like a Grand Sport, which if you haven't seen a Grand Sport, that's you can technically see it through Grand Turismo 1 or 2, or I think onward technically, because it was around till Grand Turismo 6, I believe. And then the ZR-1 kind of just replaced that at the end of the day. Do I think it should replace that? Not really, because my problem about that is that the ZR-1's a completely different car in comparison to the regular Corvette, because more on that matter later here, but overall, yeah, this is what you can do to the car. Add duck spoiler. Regular spoiler, or you can add the touring spoiler. That's kind of what I call those ones, touring spoilers. So regular spoiler. It's a little better, which yeah, I just went with the. Which yeah, you probably wonder, why do I go for the A-type roll cage sometimes? I know looks wise C is better, but I like A-type because, you know, what if in real life you want someone to sit back there? They can't sit back there with all the bars like that. As the joke thing goes. That's kind of why I do that. I do that especially to 4 doors, where at least you can sit back there somewhat. If you had to have someone in the back. And that's why. But yeah, here's the tuning setup, which, yep, not much change on the suspension this time around. No fixing. I will say that will change a bit more as time goes on, because I have thought of changing the ride height more often now for some cars. But yeah, the ballast 165. But yeah, you would think, oh, that means it burns the crap out of the tires, right? No, surprisingly, this one don't. Comparison. Yeah, it's at least one weight reduction though. But I use that weight reduction in order to just re-put the weight back into the core of using the ballast. So yeah, if you do core weight method with ballast, you technically get different results with the car. With not only being heavier, but technically better tires. But yeah, here's the final, which yeah, I had some people commenting on this one. They liked it. It's I was surprised on that. But yep, here's the tryout part, which yeah, this car, what's the best way to say this? It's a very speed kind of car. Its speed definitely hits highs. It hits like, I want to say 205 miles per hour with this balance setup and such. So pretty good overall. A little bit better than what the Viper can do. and even way better than the Mustang. But I'm not trying to shit on Mustang, but up your game, Mustang. But when it comes down to it, I do know a little bit of story of this specific Corvette, and then it's not only just have these weird high technology kind of graphs and stuff. So yeah, look at that. Look at how they rated the miles per hour and stuff on that. It's crazy. It even tells you how much gas you're burning too on that infotainment. I'm not sure if it's called infotainment. I'm gonna call it infotainment because it has a lot going on there. But the story of this Corvette specifically, it was made in collab with Lotus of all things. But yeah. So, your General Motors or Chevy asked Lotus if they could build a even more crazier sports car than they can with their small block engine. Lotus turned around, instead of doing the small block, they did a very more crazier motor. It's a lot heavier than the normal small block. So as a result, you got this monster of a supercar coupe performance, I would say. So this like eats Ferraris for breakfast too. Crazy part. And this was all done by Lotus of all things, which is kind of funny because then Lotus turned around, kinda underneath Opel, made the Lotus Carlton. Which if you don't know the Lotus Carlton, go look that up. It's crazy. It's another crazy one that's in sort of relationship with the Corvette ZR-1. When I say relationship, I'd say I doubt it was going to be the motor at first, but then I realized, oh, it's the transmission that's similar. Which, that technically don't matter because I changed the out of relation. But, you know. It's still a pretty crazy car at the end of the day. This car is crazy, and does it shame purists a bit? Yeah, but it's, I mean, it was asked underneath General Motors. It wasn't, you know, full Lotus badge or anything. So I want to feel bad, and not only that, you should always feel good when you have a collab of another region to help you. Oh, that means our crap shuck the stuff. It's like, no, don't be purists. No, I say feel good because at the end of the day, you should always be appropriate to the surrounding world around you. And let others see if they could do better than you. If they could do better than you, you could figure out a way to, you know, do better upon that, so to say. Which eventually, the purists once did. So they learned. Yeah, when the C5 Corvette came around, and yeah, they made performance that actually beat this by being lighter and being a little bit less horsepower, but it's still pretty good. Okay, onto the final lap, which yeah, looking at the time, 114.34. So what tops? How much does this top here? Yeah, if I had to also say, of all the American cars, yeah, this is definitely one of the best ones. Bad part is you have to get into the used dealership. Good luck on that. Sometimes. See, my biggest problem about the used dealership too is that they have cars in there that you don't really need in there because you could buy it from the premium. What's the point? Unless they plan on updating where those said premium cars could eventually only be bought in the used dealership, because that would be horrifying. But here comes straight to the line, and we're crossing at 114.274. Not bad, not bad. So I think what's that top there? Yeah, there we are at Trail Mountain. Let's see what for that top there. Turns a Grand Valley, it topped the Jaguar F-Type and the Dodge Viper, so already pretty good there. It got beaten by the Clio just a bit, because Clio's acceleration's the same. That's a good part. I did realize that Clio is a lot higher than I potentially thought. Its acceleration's high. For this I would say acceleration has like 2 stars at best. It's not crazy, but it's there. Yeah, this is the balance track. Let's see how well it does on a balance track. A little bit of momentum into it. Yeah, the thing I like about the Corvette ZR-1, this freaking engine sounds beautiful. For a romper. For a roaring V8. It sounds like one. We got here in the trailer here at 152.583. Where's that hitting at exactly? Ooh, that's hitting pretty bad. It's hitting where the ZR-86 and the Mustang is at right now. That first one. Oh, that's the first lap. So yeah, what to say about steering comfort about the car? For handling wise, it's kind of narrow. You will try to pull loose a little bit, but it's not that crazy. It also feels a bit heavy as a result of all that weight. That's straight up for a big motor. But yeah, I hope some people like the Green Sport vinyl I did. Let's say you might have to change the vinyl around just in case if you ever want to apply it to like a different spoiler or to the duck spoiler. Stuff like that. But otherwise, I had fun with this one. Which probably will come back eventually. No doubt for that. But for now, I'm going to try my damnness to always drive a unique car that I haven't drove. And stuff like that. 152.2, that's close to Mustang. The Mustang's in 151.8, I believe. Yeah. Oh, never mind, beat it on that one. 151.629, but however, there's a quicker lap to this. The best lap I did, at best. Because as the saying goes, yeah, I did 10 laps, and I figured out what was the best lap. When it comes to this. But yeah, as the saying goes, would love to do in time trial if the time trial didn't have win. Because that goes against what I need to do as a best lapper. Now, do I have to deal with that in real life? Yeah, I would have to deal with that in real life. Those win factors. You can't just drive freely sometimes. It's difficult. As of now, this is the 9th car I've done so far. Nice part. Go for the last turn. Rambo. And 151 straight. That's the first time witnessing a straight on that. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's always funny to me. Oh, oops. Owl. Yeah, onto Tokyo Expressway, East Course. Or East clockwise. Yeah. But yeah, this car being very speed deprivative, I could see it definitely being high. Being pretty high. On this one. Send us 215 on that first lap. Yeah, speaking of music, I like this song here. It's a pretty good one when I'm local. Gran Turismo, more of that. None of the license crap. Which is funny, this is a remake song too of one of the old Gran Turismo Japan tracks, I believe. Which would be cool if they add the old classic Gran Turismo tracks too. These are tracks. So I wouldn't mind. Bang into that. Oh, drone. There we go with the swirl. Yes. What's they call that? Corner. It feels like you're serpenting. That's your ramp up. Look at those red brakes. Yeah, this infotainment is crazy to look at. I guess so. It even shows digitally the miles per hour too, which is crazy. But on record, it's like 90 miles per hour. It's like, oh crap, you're going fast. Which is funny, I think that infotainment is... If I recall, this is going to be funny when I'm going to say this. I think that infotainment's also in the Astro van. Chevy. Which is kind of funny. But it's funny that van even got a appearance in, I think at Easy it was. Easy Professional Racing. But yeah, that'd be a funny one if Gran Turismo has that one. I'd laugh out loud. Yeah, 209.648 now. It's pretty quick. That's super quick. But definitely gonna be good from the 600 pp endurance race. Yeah, right now where it sits at the Galador and the Jaguar F-Type right now. Oh wait, no, it beats the Galador. Okay. Yeah, right next to the Galador and the Subaru Impreza. That's where the big gap hits. And the C4 is filling that. So it's good. Good. I think that's basically where the C4 is going to stay at. It's right there. Because that's crazy enough already. Matter of fact, you're probably wondering why is it just in one view for this second lap. Is because this was the best lap. So, across the line we go. in a bit here. And bam, 208.985. That's the fastest I could ever get it, because it decided to not go any higher than that. So, what kind of events you could do this with? You could basically do the Sunday Cups. You could do any FR American ones. I don't even know why they had to go Pacific on that. I always hated that when it comes to Cubs. Heck, I'm surprised they haven't made like, I don't know, what, tuner event or something. Yeah. Which is fine. They technically have like a sort of tuner event, which is the third one, but yeah. I need a supercharger one. But yeah, you can mostly do the American FRs or any American ones. The only one I would suggest probably no is probably the 700. It's very debatable if you could do that or not. And then, yeah, because let's check right now for what. You get the touring car, which I can't do the dirt course at least, but you can do everything else. Hypercars don't even try unless you put race tires. You could probably do the historic though, I was if you lower it. But let's see. Yeah, 5. Yeah, because it wants anything 1989-ish or less, which just hits right at the mark. Because that's when cars evolved. Because I will say right at the 90s where cars evolved. Here's just right there. And then for tournaments, or yeah, for tournaments, which yeah, championships, they need to do more championships, I will say. But for championships, you could do the American ones, which yeah, as I said again, 700 PP. Be careful about those ones. And then basically the Trail Mountain Cup, stuff like that, shenanigans. If you can't beat the 700, just slap on race tires. Typically racing hards. Yep. Overall, when it comes to this car, I would definitely say it's basically, looking at it, did 7 laps there, which is pretty impressive. 7 laps of fuel. I'd say it basically did, let's see, 1 second before I say it, I would say I give it a B, because it does okay around turning, it does okay around balance, but where it's really at is whenever speed courses there, because it is right now my fastest FR so far, where it sits on my graph so far. So not bad overall, I must say. Pure American Roaring V8. Well, somewhat. I'm still gonna knock the whole Lotus shenanigans, because yeah, like I said, Lotus helped made this car at the end, but and yeah, this thing is a monster as a result. Which of course, yeah, I'm seeing the time there. Of course, Gauss had to be a butt. 208.8. But yeah, that basically wraps it up for this Corvette at the end of the day. Beautiful, fine machinery of the late 80s, I must say. So until then, people, I'll see you all next time, and enjoy the rest of this race. I won't watch that, but until then, I'll see you guys next time. You guys take care. See you then.